Welcome back to the channel, Dark Nation. Yeah, Dark Nation. Wow, sorry, it's been a long night. Today we're doing deck profile on my Mannadium deck profile. I haven't done one in like over a year or two now. It's not fully complete. I haven't been able to get what I wanted for it. It's been some updates to it, but this is post Blazing Dominion. So there will be stuff from Blazing Dominion that might go into this. I also might test some packages like Centurion and Crimson package. The Centurion package actually might work perfect on this, actually. I have tested it out slightly, but I haven't put a profile yet together. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right on into it. For the Cashier monsters, I'm playing one Unicorn, one Fenrir, and then I'm just playing the one Birth. We are technically playing still the Scareclaw Cashier, but yeah, for right now I'm only playing the 1-1-1. I would play another copy of this, but for certain reasons I'm not. This is a clean 40 list. Moving on to the other monsters. For the starters, I'm playing 3 Reamheart, 3 Richheart, this to add any names card, this to add any Scareclaw card or Spell Trap, which 90% of the time, which we're going to get to later, you add the Arrival, and off of Reamheart you either add the Meek. Usually it's the Meek, but if you have access to the Meek, you go Images just to get some draw power. But if you already have that, go into Accession. You only really need Accession if you don't have the field spell, which Accession plus Meek, and that is perfect. But you can also search this, Reframing. So there's the starters. There's one more starter you could technically count, but it's not really a full-on starter unless you have kind of something else. For the rest of the cards, I'm playing 3 Meek. I'm only playing 1 Shamara right now. Shamara is pretty good because it recycles your banished Visa Starfrosts, which is good in the long run. To put it back in the deck from the banished, let's summon this for free, and it's a level 4 tuner. But that's the only bad thing, is it's a level 4 tuner. Sometimes it kind of conflicts with certain things, but it can also get Crimson Dragon out faster in some combos. And then with Meek's effect to summon another one from deck, modulating its level, is pretty good. For the rest of the main monsters, I'm only playing 2 Starfrost, mandatory 2. Arguably could be 1 because you play Shamara, but I just play that. And then the 1 Scareclaw Cashier, which can easily be cut. You can also side this out going second. I would personally, but if you're going for attack, it's pretty good. It's a 27. No, I meant it's a 26 K beater. Attack and defense. All it needs is to banish a Scareclaw name from grave, which isn't too hard. And then we all know what Visa Starfrost is, what he does, so I'm not going to go over it right now. But if you want an in-depth deck profile, I can go into that. For the field spells, this is where it's changed the most, and where you guys can tell from my old list. Only playing 2 Peaceful, 1 Primite, 1 Primordial, and 1 the Cashier one. Of course, I'm playing the 1 Terraforming as well with it to search any one of these. You could arguably cut the Tier Elements one. The Tier Elements one's morely just for to get Starfrost, but you can easily cut it. If you want, you could bump up this one or this one up to 2 to 3. It's up to you, really. Or you could just play this ratio and cut this one. It's really up to you. I don't mind it the way it is. It's also a way to bait out to see if someone thinks you're gonna try to play Tier Elements, even though it's basically, the deck is basically dead by now. But yeah, that is for the field spells. I am playing only 5, of course, plus the Terraform, as you've seen. For the rest of the spells, I'm playing 1 Images, 1 Accession, 2 Rival, 1 Rhoda, nice artwork too. And for the rest of the game stuff, I'm playing 1 Reframing, a nice ultra art too. Reframing gets a free negate if you have a Starfrest or a Synchro, which we do play the Synchro still. We play all three. Which, arguably, you can cut the level 6 Synchro if you really need to. All it does is literally shuts itself from being a tuner, which is okay, but in the long run, you don't really need it. And then the honorary mention is Satellite Synchron. I would prefer the other Synchrons over this, but it's just in here for now. You can easily cut it. I am at 41, so it's easily cuttable. But that's it for the main stuff. For the extra things that are in the deck, I'm playing 1 Callby, 1 Talents, and 1 Thrust, because draw power is not bad in the deck. But you do want to see your pieces. Thrust, because you can also thrust into the reframing, not into the reframing, into the Rhoda, into the Arrival if you can't get to it, into the Talents, into a good chunk of stuff like the images, Accession. If you really need to go that route to get to them, you can. For the hand traps, 2 Ash, 2 Valor, 2 Crow, and 2 Nib. We are playing 8 right now. I was playing it higher. I was at a 45 list and I was kind of debating. This is what I have. This is what I like kind of right now. I would switch these out for Droll or Ogre. Maybe one of the Perulias. But for right now, this is good as it is. But that's it for the main deck. Let's move on into the extra deck. Why don't we? For the extra deck, for the level 8s, I'm playing 1 Excel, 1 of the Visas, Crystal. I'm still playing the Ancient Fairy. You can easily cut the Ancient Fairy. I was testing out this. This is just in there for a proxy right now. I was testing this because you could somewhat cheat it out with Crimson Dragon, but it's very difficult. So it's in there for like a proxy. By the way, let me just say this QCR is very nice. I'm sorry to say this in the video, but yeah. For the rest, I'm playing the level 6, which you can easily cut. For the level 10s, I'm playing 1 Dispata, the Platinum Secret I was able to purchase. 1 Changling, 1 Primarch, which you can also cut Primarch. It's not really needed. It's just a big body. It also brings a piece of Starfrost from the deck for free. I'm also playing the Crimson Dragon for the rest of the Synchros. Isn't bad. I'll be honest, but it is what it is. The Dispatter line is really good. I would say it's a mandatory part in the combo if you want to win or put big bodies. I am only playing 1 to Link 1. I'm playing 1 Cross Sheep and 1 Tryhurt. You can replace Tryhurt with SP if you have an extra one, but this is also just for fun. You can also replace this with SP. You could play 1 more Link. I was playing 1 more Link on the side, as you can see. But for right now, I think it's good as it is. This ratio. You could also be playing Hope Harbinger instead of what I have in here for most of it. I'm also playing 2 of the Fusion because the Fusion is pretty good to pop 1 on summon. And for it to just banish just summon from the grave, that's pretty good. It's a level 8. You can also use this plus Samsara to go into Crimson Dragon pretty easily. And then target like your Dispat or your Farsara to summon something bigger. For the side deck, 1 more of the Peaceful. Just found out this was banned, so playing 2 Dogwood, 2 Meows, 1 Controller, and 3 of the tuning for the other Synchrons. So that's it for the deck profile.